Alright guys, this is part 2 of this. So we're gonna just see everything. So if you didn't see part 1, I opened this and put everything in it. And I have this notebook. Whee! So much stuff. I'm gonna put crayons in here. Oh, there's a pencil sharpener in here. That's cool. Bloop. There's these 2 mini stencils, which I think are super cool. And then there's these, oh, there's another mini stencil. Then there's these there's this bigger stencil. There's another big stencil. There's some paint. There's something in here. I didn't open this yet, so let's open it. Oh, it's paintbrushes. Right, that's all of them. So these are actually some really cool paintbrushes. So this is a ballerina tip. This is an oversized ballerina tip. This is a flat brush. And this seems to be a flamingo tail. I think it is, or I don't know if it's supposed to be a flamingo tail or not. But there's another notebook. It has some paint. And then we have this big cardboard thingy, which I'm gonna keep because I don't want to throw away this. This could be like my new base for my videos. That would be real cool. If I remember, that is. Alright, so first we're going to start off with the biggest things, which are the notebooks. So I'm just going to hold you like that, and we're just going to slide the notebooks like that. Next, the next biggest things are these big stencils. So I'm just going to put you guys in there so you guys can see. The next biggest thing so you guys can see there, right? The next biggest thing is this. So we're just gonna, well, we're actually gonna put the mini stencils on top. So we're just gonna slide those in the corner, and then right on top we're gonna put those. Then for the little pigs, we're gonna put those there. Then in rainbow order, one color order, we are going to put these here. Then the brown will go right here. Then the brushes will go right here. The scissors here. And then that's pretty much it. And then the crayons will be here. So you guys stay here. I'm going to go get the crayons. Alright guys, so I'm just coming back with the crayons. The reason I made you guys unpause is because I thought it would be fast, but I couldn't really find them. So it was all good. So I have a cool thing with crayons from when I was younger. I found a screw bottle, which I'm going to put here. But yes, I need to do at least one of each color. So, and they're gonna have to be good, so I think this is a good color. Then yellow, green, and then that's all I can fit. Maybe I can fit a blue. Yep, so I'm gonna put those right there. And yep. So this is what it looks like. So I'm going to open a canvas right now, and I'm going to paint on it with you guys. Oh, oops. The reason I have these scissors in here is because they're going to be handy. Good. I tried my best to make oh, shoot, I made lines in the back. Shoot. Alright, here we have a whole white screen. But this feels such like a real canvas. So I'm gonna paint on it with you guys. So we're gonna use watercolor. And we're gonna use all of them because I have a feeling that we will. So we're going to go. Luckily, this watercolor is pigment water. I'm just going to set you guys up, and I'm going to go grab the watercolor. So I grabbed the watercolor. I'm going to go get a cup of water. Okay, guys, I'm going to draw. I got a black marker. I'm going to draw a landscape. So I tried to draw a landscape with a little lake. So hopefully this turns out well. First we're going to use the ballerina to draw like the water. So the first thing you have to do is spill the tiniest bit of water. Not directly onto the blue, but I guess that works. Alright. Alright, I gotta be careful. Don't want this brush to get ruined by the markers. Okay. Now you're going to use a different brush to kind of smooth out that watercolor. So this is how the lake's looking. Now you're going to rinse that off, rub it against the rim, and now we're going to make a sunset. Just the important thing is you don't do like lines up here. Just do random lines all over. Coming up and down. Alright. Now we're going to use this one to add some orange. So we're going to do a tip brush smack. So here we're going to carefully add the watercolors next to each other, not on each other, but next to each other. And I'll show you what it looks like in a minute. So it should look something like this. I'm gonna get my oversized ballerina brush to do the orange because I feel like it works better. Okay. And if it ever turns out a bit bad, use your finger to swipe. So I'm gonna use a little more orange there. I'm gonna make a dark night, so I'm just gonna add some blue to this. Because apparently, if you do with marker, then with it will look a bit odd. So we're just gonna be making like a nice summer night. And I'm gonna draw a little owl. I'll show you how to draw trees too. After the brush starts to get a little bit dull, just grab some more water. This is what the night looks like. So after it looks like that, grab some blue and kind of use, if you have a flamingo tail brush, claps for you, claps. So I have a flamingo brush, so it's going to be easy for me to grab off all that excess watercolor. So we want all the watercolor to go in one direction, but say we messed up and it had to go up. Just use your flamingo brush to lightly pull across the canvas. Use some more water if it doesn't want to work. So next we're gonna be adding some trees. And how to do that is you're gonna draw a line and then just do some fuzz around it. If you want them closer, then make them bigger and taller. These are going to be pine trees in mine. Okay, now you're going to add the shadows of the. I forgot to add this at the start. So just behind each tree, add a little black stroke. You guys can wait and then I'll show you at the end. So here is what it looks like. It should look like. So it should be on the left, but it just looks like it's on the right because I'm doing face front camera. So now, after that, we're gonna do the moon. So we're gonna draw this little part. Then with the littlest brush you have, gonna grab some dark blue and dab it around there. Then use your finger to kind of dab around. Then add some more black. Then it should look like this, a nice scene. So yeah. And if you want to add some real imagination, grab some dark green and on the trees, carefully stroke around. The black will look green. And then at the very end, you can or don't have to add some texture on them. So I'm so glad you guys can paint with me today. And at the end of each one of these little videos, I'll add a little tip. Whenever you're doing the sky, don't put colors on top of each other. They would just make a disgusting round. But if you do put them next to each other, then they would. But most of my viewers asked to do this. My friend who's my viewer at school asked me to do a video like this, and she asked me to show how to clean up because she said she had trouble. And if you're my friend at school and you watch my vids and you're watching this now, I might not be talking about you. So first, you're going to take the brushes, rinse them over the water softly. You can use your fingers. I can't show you, but use your fingers to carefully scrub each brush. You can add some soap if you'd like to get an extra clean. If all the color doesn't come out, just leave them rest for a bit. So now we're going to go to the floor, and of course I'm going to show you. Leave it upside down. Then place your sofa along with your camera. And then we're going to put this stuff back where it belongs. Back where it belongs. Except this canvas will not go in there. Will go wherever you put the things you're proud of. So this is what I wanted to do. My first ever canvas drawing in there. And I'm probably gonna put most of them in there too. So bye guys.